Imagine this. You're sitting quietly in your living room. Suddenly, a strange pressure grips your chest. It's not pain, it's heavy, squeezing, spreading to your jaw and arm. Your breath shortens, your vision blurs. You realize what's happening. A heart attack. And you're alone. No one's there to call an ambulance. No one's there to help. What would you do right now, in those first 60 seconds, to save your own life? In this video, you'll discover 7 powerful, scientifically proven, life-saving actions every senior over 60 must know, because one day, this knowledge could mean the difference between life and death. Heart attacks are not always dramatic scenes like in movies. In reality, they often start quietly. A strange sensation in your chest, mild nausea, dizziness, or fatigue that you might easily ignore. For seniors, especially those living alone, the danger is even higher. According to the American Heart Association, more than 70% of heart attack deaths occur at home, and many of them happen before medical help arrives. This means one thing: you must be your own first responder. In today's video, we'll walk through 7 critical steps that can help you survive a heart attack when you're alone, plus a few bonus tips to strengthen your heart every single day. Let's start with what happens inside your body when a heart attack begins, because understanding this gives you power over it. What actually happens during a heart attack? When we talk about a heart attack, we're referring to a blockage in the coronary arteries, the vessels that supply blood and oxygen to your heart muscle. Over time, due to plaque buildup from cholesterol, fat, and calcium, these arteries narrow. When one finally gets blocked, even partially, blood can't reach part of your heart. Within minutes, heart muscle cells start to die. If the blockage isn't cleared fast enough, the damage becomes permanent. That's why doctors often say, time is muscle. The faster you act, the more heart muscle you save, and the better your chance of surviving. So let's begin with the first and urgent step: what to do the moment you suspect a heart attack. Tip number 1. Recognize the early warning signs instantly. Most people think a heart attack means sudden, crushing chest pain. But in reality, the symptoms can be subtle, especially for seniors and women. Here's what to watch for: a squeezing, fullness, or pressure in the center of your chest that lasts more than a few minutes. Pain or discomfort that spreads to your shoulders, neck, jaw, or arms. Shortness of breath, even at rest. Unusual sweating, nausea, or vomiting. Lightheadedness or fainting. Sudden fatigue or weakness. If you feel any of these signs, don't ignore them. Don't convince yourself it's just indigestion or I overexerted myself. Seniors often lose precious minutes because they wait and hope it passes. Those minutes can cost your life. The moment you recognize these symptoms, your survival plan must begin. Tip number 2. Call for help, even if you're alone. If you're alone, the first thing you must do is call emergency services immediately. Use a cell phone or landline, and if possible, put it on speaker so you can continue your survival actions while talking. Even if you think, "I'll be fine," make the call anyway. Many seniors collapse before realizing how bad it is. Emergency operators are trained to keep you conscious and guide you until help arrives. If you have pre-dialed emergency contacts, like your doctor, family member, or a nearby neighbor, now's the time to activate them. Some seniors keep an SOS button, smartwatch, or voice-activated assistant like Alexa or Google Home to call for help hands-free. These tools can save your life. Tip number 3. Take aspirin, but only the right way. If you have no allergy and your doctor has not warned you against it, chew 1 regular aspirin, 325 milligrams, immediately. Don't swallow it whole. Chew it slowly and let it absorb under your tongue. This allows it to enter your bloodstream faster. Aspirin helps by inhibiting platelets, preventing your blood from clotting further and keeping the blockage from worsening. It won't stop the heart attack, but it can slow the damage long enough for help to arrive. But remember, never take aspirin if you're already on a blood thinner like warfarin or if you have bleeding disorders. Never mix it with other heart medications in panic. If unsure, call emergency dispatchers. They can guide you safely. Tip number 4. Start the cough CPR technique if you're alone and conscious. This method is controversial and not an official replacement for CPR, but in emergencies where help isn't immediately available, some cardiologists recommend controlled coughing to keep the heart pumping temporarily. Here's how it works. Take a deep breath. Cough forcefully, like you're trying to clear something from your chest. Repeat, breathe deeply, then cough hard, once every 2 seconds. This helps maintain blood flow and can keep your heart rhythm stable until help arrives. But remember, only do this if you're still conscious and have already called for help. If you lose consciousness, coughing won't help. You need real CPR from someone else. Tip number 5. Stay calm and control your breathing. When panic hits, your adrenaline spikes, your heart beats faster, and oxygen demand increases, worsening the attack. The best thing you can do is slow everything down. Lie down with your head slightly elevated, not flat. Keep your knees bent and supported if possible. Close your eyes and breathe deeply through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. Try to think, I'm in control. Help is coming. Stay calm. Studies show that deep breathing lowers blood pressure, improves oxygen flow, and stabilizes your heart rhythm. If you can focus your mind, you can buy your body time. Tip number 6. Unlock doors and prepare for help. If you've called for an ambulance, make it easier for paramedics to reach you. Unlock your main door immediately. Leave it slightly open if safe. Turn on a porch light if it's night. If you live in an apartment, call the front desk or guard to let them know emergency services are coming. These small details prevent delays that could cost precious minutes. Then, sit or lie near the door, keep your phone by your side, and continue slow breathing. If you have a medical ID bracelet or card listing your medications and allergies, keep it visible. Tip number 7. Use nitroglycerin if prescribed. If your doctor has prescribed nitroglycerin for angina or heart disease, take 1 tablet under your tongue as soon as you feel symptoms. Don't swallow it, let it dissolve naturally. If symptoms persist after 5 minutes and help hasn't arrived, you may take a second dose, but no more than 3 tablets total within 15 minutes. Never take nitroglycerin if you've used erectile dysfunction medications like Viagra within 24 hours. It can cause a deadly blood pressure drop. This medication works by widening blood vessels, easing pressure on your heart, and improving blood flow. The first 10 minutes, your golden window. The first 10 minutes after a heart attack starts are your golden survival window. What you do in those minutes determines everything. Let's summarize what to do if it happens right now. Recognize the symptoms. Call emergency services immediately. Chew 1 aspirin if safe. Start controlled coughing if conscious. Stay calm and breathe deeply. Unlock your door and keep emergency info ready. Take nitroglycerin if prescribed. Each action gives your heart a fighting chance. Bonus tip number 1. Train your brain before it happens. Heart attack survival isn't just about reaction, it's about preparation. The more you rehearse mentally, the faster your body reacts under pressure. Practice this scenario in your mind once a month. Where's your phone? Where's your aspirin? Is your medical list visible? Who's your emergency contact? Write a 1-page heart attack emergency plan and stick it near your bed, bathroom, and kitchen. Make it so simple that even in panic, you'll know exactly what to do. Bonus tip number 2. Strengthen your heart daily.
Your best chance at surviving a heart attack is preventing one in the first place. For seniors, heart strength depends on small daily habits. Here's what cardiologists recommend. Walk 30 minutes daily. Even slow walking lowers risk by 35%. Eat heart-smart foods: oats, olive oil, walnuts, avocado, leafy greens, and salmon. Avoid sodium-heavy foods, processed meats, and sugary drinks. Stay hydrated. Dehydration thickens your blood. Sleep 7 to 8 hours to let your heart rest and repair. Laugh, meditate, or pray daily. Emotional calm reduces heart stress. Remember, the strongest heart isn't the one that beats the fastest, it's the one that beats steadily. Bonus tip number 3. Watch for silent heart attacks. Many seniors have silent heart attacks with no chest pain at all. They may feel like fatigue, mild flu, indigestion, or back pain. If you ever wake up drenched in sweat, dizzy, or unusually tired without reason, don't ignore it. Request an ECG or stress test regularly if you have risk factors like high blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol, smoking history, or family heart disease. Catching heart disease early gives you the power to act before disaster strikes. Let me share one story. Mary was 68 and lived alone in Florida. One morning, while gardening, she felt a squeezing in her chest. She thought it was heartburn until her arm went numb. She remembered a video just like this one. She grabbed her phone, dialed 911, chewed an aspirin, unlocked her door, and sat near it while breathing deeply. The paramedics arrived in 8 minutes. Her doctor later said, "Mary, if you had waited 5 more minutes, you wouldn't have made it." Mary didn't just survive, she fully recovered. Because she knew what to do. Because she learned before it was too late. A heart attack doesn't have to be the end of your story. It can be the moment you begin a new chapter of awareness and care.